Hello everyone, today I will talk you about web map service with attachment files. We create some attachment images, GIS data, we create web map service, and we add our web map service with attachment files web application. Now I want to show you what we make end of this process. Okay, who watch my videos know that this is my test basic web application. I always test my all of map service from this application, how map service shown, how we can get some info from map service. This is my test application. Now I add my data here with attachment files. End of the process, we create this web apps, this web map service. Okay, this territory is Azerbaijan territory. Now I show you how we can get some information from layers. Now I activate information functions. This is my service info. Exactly, I need buildings data. This is Naxchivan territory, Naxchivan part of the Azerbaijan. Now I zoom in my buildings. I open OCM maps. I want to get some information from building slice. Okay, we can see here is additionals. What is additional information? Additional information is building images. I prepare some GIS data. I also collect some attachment image files. After this process, I made web map service and add web map service in my web application with attachment files. I show you if I choose other buildings, we see other images, how image changes. No images, I add some pictures, no data. This is attachment files, other buildings names. Now I relate GIS data with attachment images. This process I think that's very useful. Some of cadastral data or other shape data sometimes need attachment files. That's why today we learn how we create attachment web service. Firstly, I want to explain to you we need some collected data and attachment data. Before I show my followers, I create PostgreSQL GIS database. I add my data from database. This is my data. Firstly, this is my data. We have one steps. We must collect GIS data. Second step is we must collect our image data. Third step is we must relate GIS data and image data. Firstly, we have data. Second, I show you I have image files like this. This is my image files. This is test application. If you have a lot of image, you must collect a lot of data, a lot of image data. This is only my test application. I show you how attachment files work with map service data. I want to tell you if you want to collect some attachment data, it is take a lot of times, a lot of process times. After this process, we must save our attachment files, attachment images. This time you must use different of cloud storage or other storage. Only we need this storage folders or image paths. Image path, because web map service or web application cannot read your local computer URL directly, folders directly. If I add this image in my local computer, I need some URL. Now I show you what is URL. I open, because before I add my image path here, this is all of image URL. Why we need this URL? Because web application or web map service must understood how call this image, how this image pass. When we collect our data, when we collect our images, after this process we must relate our images and our GIS data. For this parts, I create some columns names image path and write all of images path here. There you can give me one questions about how we can create this path. In this station I use Apache Tomcat servers, because we want to create image path, we need some servers. You can use cloud servers, Amazon and other servers. We need some URL, but now I use Apache software. Someone can remember before I told my students and my followers, if we want to create some web applications or we want to create geo servers, Tomcat help us. That's why you can see here I have geo server folders, WebGIS folders, and also I create image folders. Why I create image folders? Now I will show you. Tomcat give us some additional functionality. Tomcat give us some URL. We want to create our application or want to create image path. Now I will show you how we can create it. This is my Tomcat web application manager. You can see here. So before you show you GeoServer folders here, image folders here, and my WebGIS folders here. Now I click this image folders. Okay. Now I enter this my folders and I want to copy file names here. I copy all file names and want to open it. Yes, here is my image. That's why we need cloud service or Tomcat service. We need this URL. If we get this URL, we can make our attach map service, or we can relate our GIS data and our images. Okay, you understood. We get some image. That's why we need Tomcat. Under web apps we create image folders and add here our images. In this part of the spatial, Tomcat give us some URL and some IP. If you create this folder other servers or other computer, you get some API, and you add here your API and image folders and files. Okay, we need our image folders, we need GIS data, and we have now spatial path, all of images. If I change this path is to, I look, see my image is changed. Okay, it is good. We have spatial path. What we must in these times, I show you. This process take a lot of times. If someone need really this the attachment files on some operator, on some workers must work in these stations. I add all of attribute info pictures in these columns. You can see here all of path is here. So I can copy, I can change. Now I have different image, my different image paths. Firstly, we collect our data, JS data. After this process, we collect our image data. Now we relate our data and our images. Okay, what's other works we must do? Other is we must create web map service. This section is very big section, but now I have created service. I show you. If someone want to how we create web map service from Java server, can check my other videos. I explain detailed from this section. Now I have published web map service. My web map service is Nachtwan building data. I open it from use open layers from browser. This is my collected data. I want to get information. Here's our image path is 3 image path. Others is force. You can use different types of image files. GTF, GPH, PNG. It depends on your collected data. It's not the one choice. It's optional. Okay, we collect our data, we create our web map service. Our web map service we create. Now I want to show you my web apps, how we can create. This is basic process. After under Tomcat I have web apps folder. Under web apps folder I store my image folder and web application folders. In this section I have two HTML codes. One is HTML code with attachment file, others is no attachment file. Firstly I will show you attachment files. I want to close this. Okay, I show you firstly localhost. This is my Tomcat manager page. What we need web pages folder. I click web pages folder. It give me some space errors because I must add here my text. Now I click my file names. This is same with image folders, how we call images. Same process. JS service is very useful and very easy people understand. Okay, now I run my applications. I open my application is here. My application has 3 layers and 2 page images. Okay, we check. We can get some information from here. Yes, I click here. Yes, I can get image. Now I will show you how I can add in this code my Nachtwan map service layers. I edit these codes and I find here where is map service. I find it. I find it. Okay, here is my web map service URL. I can add here new lines. I copy this code and paste here. I add my map service names. I take map service names from here. Nachtwan building layers, control. That is my code. Yes, I add here. Control V ditch. Change my titles. Okay, save my code and now I am going to start my application. I make refresh and we see. Okay, what I make. Okay, now we check our code. What I made mistake. I check yours. Yes, I put additional information. Okay, I save it. I refresh again. Okay, here's my other lines. Knock down buildings. Okay, I get info. Close it. Activate information function. Okay, here's the normal information pop-up. But I want to, what we want to, when we get information, we see buildings images. Which one is important for us? Okay, I now go my other page. Okay, I think that we understood good. Now let's check my others code, how I can create attachment files. In this attachment file, we must add our code. Which side is code? I show you. This side. How we can get this information? We use getInfo function. Info function give us additional information. If we add in this place, we want to get image as attachment file. This time we can see. Okay, I think that I finished my this codes. I open other code and no, I changed my code name. Okay, it's not matter. Attachment also. Okay, I open my code. I in this code also add some building data and it's ready for use. I show get info functions. Okay, here is get info function. You can see here I add my GeoServer path here. So my GeoServer path is this section and take from all of lies, but I make here some query. What is query? Before you remember that when I info Nakchiman building data, there we see image path, but I don't want take this image path because it is not good thing. That's why I make query. If in my data has image path files, I don't show in pop-up. Other query is I want in my data has only Nakchiman buildings image attachment. My other layers doesn't have any attachment. That's why I make some query. I only use attachment get info functions. This is my attachment get info function for Nakchiman building layers. This is my attachment file function. Others is same before we see. Okay, let's how we check how our attachment files is work. I add here HTML names. Okay, here's our layers. Firstly, I get exactly activate my borders. Okay, my borders only normal information we get, don't have any image path. Okay, now I get some information from buildings. Here's my building layers. We can see here. Yes, here is attachment files. It is very useful for some people want to see buildings or other things images with GIS data. Now I can click here, attachment file we can see here. Okay, others no data, I add no data images. Oh, that's so. Now I make I collect all of information here. Firstly, we have some GIS data. We have image attachment files. Now we create some folders or from service for storage our image. Now in these lessons I use Tomcat server. Other we must relate our images and our GIS data. How that I before show you. We need only image path. If we get image path, our image path like this, we create image path and add all of image path our data. After this process, we create web map service and give this map service web developer add this service web application use this attachment files or use this URL and convert it image files. We take this URL, our code, I will show you. From our code, use this URL geoserver wms map URL, and in this section use image path. That's why image path is very useful, is very important for our attachment files, our datas. We add this data, we take image path and we can show our attachment files. It is good. Okay, thank you very much for your attention. See you.